All right, folks. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Westwood Field for tonight's TVL Large matchup between the visiting Holliston Panthers and your Westwood Wolverines. But even more special, tonight we pause and celebrate a very special group of student athletes, our senior Wolverines, who've given their heart, dedication, and leadership to this field hockey program. These seniors have been more than just teammates. They've been leaders, role models, and the heartbeat of this team, setting the standard for effort, pride, and love for the game. Their commitment and character have built a foundation that will carry this program forward for years to come. To our seniors, thank you for every long practice, every tough game, and every moment you've poured into this team. Your legacy lives on in every teammate you've inspired and the culture you've helped shape. And to the parents and families, your constant encouragement, cheers from the stands, and unwavering support have made this journey so special. You've helped make countless memories, and these players will carry it with them forever. Kicking off tonight's senior night celebration, we will honor the seniors from the Holliston Panthers. Starting with Kylie DiPoto, Isabella Oliveira, Abigail Langen, Sarah Schellings, Bridget Mulvey, Amelia Langen, and Julia Gallipo. And now let's get it up for your Westwood Wolverines seniors. Starting off with number 1, Maeve Hennessy. Maeve is joined by her father, Pat, and mother, Carrie. Next up, number 7, Hannah Howard. And Hannah is joined by her mother, Colleen. And others. Next up, number 44, Moira Keneally. Moira is joined with her sisters Emma and Claire, and parents Kellyanne and John. Next up, number 28, Elena Roper. Elena is joined by her parents, Christine Feeney, father Liam Roper, and brother Will. Next up, number 12, Captain Mary Lou Cosavera. There is joined by her parents Amy and Rick Cosavera and her brother Sebastian. And last but not least, number 18, Captain Colin Dempsey. Colin is joined by her parents Julie and Ted Dempsey and her brother Will and her sister Emma. Folks, let's get it up one last time for your Westwood Wolverine seniors.
I grew up right here in Islington, wearing the green and white for Westwood High. I wasn't the star quarterback or the Tri-Valley League MVP. I was the guy in the back of the room, learning from the best, filling in where my team needed me. And as a team, we won 2 Super Bowl championships. These years taught me that every role matters. The unsung heroes, the backups, the younger players, they complete the team. And that's the heart of Neroli. From the cooks, to the servers, to the dishwashers, we're a team. Built on discipline, sacrifice, and trust, delivering authentic Italian dishes to our community. I'm proud to sponsor our hometown teams, not just the All-Stars, but every player grinding it out, because I've been there. Teamwork built me, it built Neroli, and it's building Islington. So come join us for dinner, and let's cheer on our teams together.
Westwood High School Sports, brought to you by Neroli Ristorante, authentically Italian, and Arch Orthodontics, creating generations of beautiful smiles with expert orthodontic care.
Ladies and gentlemen, we want to give a special welcome to the Westwood Youth Field Hockey program we have here in attendance. Located on the far sideline, the future is very bright when it comes to field hockey here in the town of Massachusetts, and they will be a part of tonight's starting lineup festivities, and we are going to start off with the visiting Holliston Panthers. Starting for the Panthers, number 8, Anna Barrett. Number 9, Olivia Ledoux. Number 12, Chloe Belechko. Number 14, Lillian Neitzel. Number 17, Margaret Morton. Number 19, Isabella Oliveira. Number 22, Abigail Langen. Number 24, Bridget Mulvey. Number 25, Amelia Langen. Number 36, Margaret Floker. And number 99, Julia Gallipo. And now the starting lineups for your Westwood Wolverines, powered by Westwood Youth Field Hockey. Number 1, Senior Maeve Hennessy. Number 2, Captain Bridget Hughes. Number 7, Senior Hannah Howard. Number 8, Emma Fitzpatrick. Number 10, Jillian Walsh. Number 12, Captain Mary Lou Cosavera. Number 13, Julie Hogan. Number 18, Colin Dempsey, captain. Number 19, Ellie Harrington. Number 23, Abby Presley. And in goal, number 28, Elena Roper. And folks, we ask if you can please stand for the playing of our national anthem, and we got a special treat for you tonight. We got a live anthem singer, Westwood High School senior Elle Jonick.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Testing 1, 2. All right, I'm gonna open this up. Good evening, Westwood, and welcome to Fly Field Senior Night for your Westwood Wolverines. Girls field hockey, and we're doing a little double duty. Was on the PA, and now we got the mic. And we are ready to go. We got Maeve Curtin on camera, Morgan Donahue on microphone, and we are absolutely delighted to bring Westwood Media Center coverage of Westwood Girls Field Hockey your way in a TVL large matchup. Two teams that tied in their first matchup 0-0. And this is really the important part of the schedule, where you are now in the second swing of the TVL large portion of your schedule and really trying to advance yourself in the power rankings. So the Wolverines field hockey, I believe, was at 16, which is indicative of the really tough schedule they played. And they've also got key wins, over some TVL teams and also some close games versus some really big powers. So this is a team that's been getting better and better, particularly as of late in these games versus these big towns. They had a big game big win versus Medway that was a Final Four team in Division III a couple years ago. And Moyer Keneally, 31 saves made, believe it or not. Unbelievable. I got to find the game film of that. And that's an all-time classic. But what a week and a half, 2 weeks of games for the Wolverines, and we are underway here at Flayhive Field. Under the lights, don't get any better than this. It was a fantastic ceremony they had before the game honoring the 6 seniors. And then the starting lineups, they had the Westwood Youth Field Hockey team there to help kind of get the girls fired up, ready to go. It was awesome. So the ball down in Westwood's end. Westwood's going to start off with a breakout. Mary Lou Cosavera looking on the far sideline, trying to advance it forward. Abby Presley gets a piece of it. We got a whistle. It's going to be infraction on Holliston Westwood ball. Westwood able to advance it into Panther territory, looking for a center. Dempsey jumps in on it. She's got some space off to her right. Sending it towards the middle. That ball gets deflected, goes airborne. Hogan looking on a pass. Shot. That is blocked. Second attempt goes to the back of the net. And Westwood on the board early here with 16 seconds into the game. Goal by Emma Fitzpatrick to put the Wolverines on the board 1-0. And that's the start you're looking for if you were head coach Heather Joyce. The first time these two teams played, it was a 0-0 tie. So to get a goal and to get it early, that's exactly what you want to see. Emma Fitzpatrick having a great season, the junior. Maeve's class of 2027. That's a great class of athletes. CJ Hancock, biased uncle, and I love watching that class. So many good ones, and so many good teams. When you look at across the board, the fall, the winter, the spring, so many teams that made some deep runs. And we got some great fall teams that are looking to do that as we are getting into colder weather, which means one thing and one thing only, that the playoffs are not far along. Typically the end of October, early November, we see some games that matter a lot. A ball on the far side. Westwood doing a good job of keeping the perimeter and protecting. Shot goes just wide left. That's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be a Westwood ball. So good defense for the Wolverines. Not really anything to work with there. And Cosavera going to start with it in the middle of the field. Picked off by the Panthers. We're going to send it near sideline. That ball is sent upfield by Dempsey. Dempsey to Hogan. Hogan sends it up near side. She finds Fitzpatrick, the goal scorer. Fitzpatrick looking on a centering attempt. There's contact made there. It's going to be Panther ball. So great start. Wolverines get a goal in the first minute 16 to really set the tone. Under the lights, they got a great crowd here. This is awesome. Ball knocked away from Dempsey, but Cosavera on the spot. Panthers able to pick it up and work it into Westwood territory, but Kosovera there all over it. And a whistle on the play. It's going to start with Holliston just outside the 30, going to be on the 35-yard line. They're looking to send it. They're working inside the 10, but great defensive play there by Kosovera, jumps on top of it. And then cleared out there by Howard. Howard, one of the seniors. 6 seniors that were celebrated for the Wolverines. Maeve Hennessy, Hannah Howard, Moira Keneally, Elena Roper, Mary Lou Kosovera, and Callan Dempsey. Dempsey, ball gets deflected off her stick. Panthers chasing the other way. That was Lillian Neitzel. Dempsey going to start with it right around the 31. And she's going to send it. And wow, picked off by Fitzpatrick, able to catch the pass and work that into positive territory. But as the game goes, you have quick whistles and ball can change direction very quickly, as it just did, in the last 20 seconds. 3 different possessions. Westwood now with it. Far sideline. Presley sending it upfield. Corralled by the Panthers. It was Floker. Presley going to work it backwards. Finds Kosovera. Goes upfield, but stolen by the Wolverines. Fitzpatrick. And then Hughes. Hughes, recent commit to Stonehill. Going to be playing lacrosse there. Wolverines looking for a center attempt that was blocked. A great effort by Kosovera. Jumps on a loose ball. Keeps it in bounds. Trying to send it on a center, and that goes out the end line and going to be a Holliston ball. But like the effort so far tonight, the Wolverines jumping on loose balls, really starting to dictate the pace, playing downhill, and trying to get off to a great start. They already have a nice early goal off the stick of Emma Fitzpatrick, looking to add to that. Great defense by Kosovera. There was a whistle. Holliston looking to just jump right into the play. That's a nice move by the Panther player, able to go out wide left, trying to shot on net. Save by Roper. Great save by Roper. That's a big save early on in this game, which brings the ball out to the 25 after it went off Roper and then out the end line. And we got an infraction on the Panthers. Westwood's going to have the ball going the other way. This is fantastic, folks. We have a great crowd here in attendance. We got a lot of Westwood youth field hockey players here. We got a lot of parents here. We got people on the stands and on the field. It's awesome. Celebrating our girls field hockey team. And most importantly, the seniors. It's their night. 4 years of terrific contributions, of setting great examples, not only for winning field hockey, but winning off the field and showing the future how to do it, how to be leaders, how to, be proud to be wearing the green and white. Hogan on the near sideline. Gets through the Panther player. Used some nice power, and then a nifty move there. Able to get 2 by 2 players. She's looking for the middle of the field. Finds Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick able to keep the handle. Doing a good job possessing it. She sends it back to Dempsey. Dempsey goes outside, then back inside. Shoots it towards the net. That goes out of bounds on the Panthers. Westwood going to have the ball at the top of the key. So as field hockey, not much, if any, stoppage time. So we're at almost halfway through the first quarter. Westwood up 1-0 off a very early goal by Emma Fitzpatrick, and Westwood looking to get right back at it. Fitzpatrick in the middle, looking to get loose to get a shot off. She sends it towards the net, defended by Holliston. Dempsey looking towards the net. Centering attempt is blocked, but ball still loose. Fitzpatrick again. Kicked out by the Panthers. Hennessy on the outside. Excuse me, Harrington on the outside. And then cleared out by Holliston. It's going to be out of bounds right around the 40, and the Panthers will take it from there. Trying to send it up, but Westwood making it a pain on the breakout. Very hungry. Trying to do a D-to-D pass. That was intercepted, but Bridget Hughes did a great job of jumping in on that and regaining the possession. As mentioned, Bridget Hughes recently just announced her commitment to play Division I lacrosse at Stonehill College. Really cool. It's pretty cool when you make those decisions and you're not even a senior yet. You know, you take that pressure off your plate. Got to be a fun feeling. Westwood sending it down into Holliston territory. Fitzpatrick is trying to steal it off the stick, but then great backup by Harrington. Harrington sends it over the middle to Hughes. Hughes, so nifty and responsible with the ball on her stick. She's going to send it to open space to Hennessy. Hennessy looking for a center. He's got help from Harrington. Harrington going to send it back. Wolverine's doing a good job finding the open players. Kosevera jumping in the play. Sends in the middle. Hughes inside to Hogan. That ball knocked outside, but Hogan battling back for it. You got a whistle. Westwood's going to have the ball in a good area. They're looking to get some players towards the net. Dempsey looking for the side of the net. It gets there. It's in the crease area. And a whistle. Going to be an infraction on Westwood. Nope, it's going to be a corner. My ball is my first mess up of the night, which will be the first of many. But Westwood now going to get a corner. Fitzpatrick, the disher. She dishes it on the corner, sets up a couple players. And they have a bunch of design looks. Sometimes you see, catch, shot. Sometimes you see pass, shot. They got a bunch of different things that they look for, and we'll see what they go with. So Fitzpatrick going to send it in. Sends it up to Dempsey. Dempsey looking for the back shot. That's blocked. Kicked out, but back on the stick of the Wolverines. Hughes working towards the net. Sending it, but then blocked by the secondary defense. That was off a Holliston player. A shot towards the net. And a great key play there by the Holliston defender, able to kick that away. Westwood going to work it in. Kosevera jumping on a loose ball, but took a Holliston bounce. Hughes then able to capture it. Going to be Westwood ball. Hughes going right towards the net. No time to waste. Especially, and you catch your opponent's out of position and you got that whistle and it's your possession, you don't have to wait. Jump right in. Westwood gets the turnover. You're going to send it towards the middle of the field. That's towards the net. Kicked out by Panther goaltender, Julia Glapino. Goes towards the middle. And on the far side, Postezi forcing an outside pass. And Panthers trying to tightrope the far sideline. They're able to keep it in. Now they work it inside. Great defense there. It looks like it was Walsh. Yes, Jillian Walsh able to jump in front of that attempt and knock that out of bounds. It allows her teammates to come back and get back into position, even up the numbers a little bit. I mean, it's funny how some sports are similar and some sports are different, but from a field hockey to hockey perspective, you get those fast breaks and it typically means odd man rushes. So, we have 5 players to their 4. So when you can knock one out of bounds like that, you're then able to even it up, where you get the 5-on-5, you get the 6-on-6. You get it, players back to be able to, play player on player. Holliston's going to send it towards the net, kicked out by Roper. You got a couple whistles. That'll be Panther ball on the 20. And Hogan gets the steal. Hogan's got some space. She's got a ton of space. She's got Fitzpatrick to her left, chips up to Fitzpatrick. Hennessy's open on the far side. They're going to send it towards the open area. Hennessy battling for it. But great job by the Panther defender, able to keep that in front of her, but then stolen by Dempsey. Dempsey sending it. Blocked, but loose ball. Turns around, nice move, gets it back to herself. Another centering attempt, has Hennessy on the back door, shot, save. Hennessy again looking to shoot, and another save. Back-to-back saves for Gallipow. Incredible saves by the goaltender. And head coach Heather Joyce gave us the tip before the game. She said their goalie is one of the tops in the state, one of the tops in the league. Rivals, you know, the great goaltending of Moira Keneally for Westwood. But that was, you know, the main ingredient of when Westwood played them and they had a 0-0 tie early in the year. They said she had a ton of saves. So a loose ball and gonna be a corner for the Wolverines. Fitzpatrick is gonna work that ball to the far side for the corner. Wolverines gonna set it up. Their little hemisphere. So they're gonna have it on the near side. So Fitzpatrick will start on the near side. There's zeros on the clock, so you can't end until the corner is done. Wolverines working it around. Hughes. And Panthers able to clear it outside, and that whistle is going to be the end of the first quarter. So Wolverines getting off to a quick start to kick off the first quarter. Goal by Emma Fitzpatrick. We'll take a quick break. You're watching Westwood Girls Field Hockey coverage on Westwood Media Center. We'll be right back for the start of the second quarter.
I grew up right here in Islington, wearing the green and white for Westwood High. I wasn't the star quarterback or the Tri-Valley League MVP. I was the guy in the back of the room, learning from the best, filling in where my team needed me. And as a team, we won 2 Super Bowl championships. These years taught me that every role matters. The unsung heroes, the backups, the younger players, they complete the team. And that's the heart of Neroli. From the cooks, to the servers, to the dishwashers. We're a team, built on discipline, sacrifice, and trust, delivering authentic Italian dishes to our community. I'm proud to sponsor our hometown teams, not just the All-Stars, but every player grinding it out, because I've been there. Teamwork built me, it built Neroli, and it's building Islington. So come join us for dinner, and let's cheer on our teams together.
Westwood High School Sports, brought to you by Neroli Ristorante, authentically Italian. And Arch Orthodontics, creating generations of beautiful smiles with expert orthodontic care.
Welcome back, folks. So almost ready to kick off the second quarter. Westwood up 1-0 on a goal by Emma Fitzpatrick. And a great start for the Wolverines. The Wolverines will continue to go left to right across the screen. They don't switch till the second half. Look at me, picking up the game already. And they do a lot of good things when they go towards the south end zone, as Jay Risha would say during football. After a coin toss, Wolverines will elect to receive towards the south end zone. And Wolverines will start off with the ball on the face-off dot, on the whistle. And I believe Moira Keneally is in net now for the Wolverines. Westwood able to work that ball into Panther territory. Panthers doing a good job. They've been working it out cleanly. They do a good job on their breakouts. Mixture of the athleticism, but also some good passing and speed. Hennessy battling on the far side. That goes out of bounds. They're going to say it's on Westwood. Nope, it's on Holliston. Westwood going to have the ball. They're going to work it back. And looking towards the middle. And over to Hughes. Hughes gets it by a player. She's going downhill, looking to center it. Ball's in traffic. And that's an infraction on Westwood. I like the idea, though. You have a bunch of bodies over there. Send it to, where your players are and get a rebound. Let some ricochets go in there. It's hard to see, too, if you're the goalie. Same thing, Maeve, in hockey, is goalie can't save what they can't see. When you're sending that puck, you're sending that ball to a high-traffic area, very difficult to pick up where it is. And sometimes you do, but it's in the back of the net by then. Out of bounds ball. Ellie Harrington going to play it in. Westwood does a great job working it back to then be able to work it up. And they do right there. They find Hogan. Whistle on Westwood. Oh, great play there by Harrington. Got a stick on that attempt. And able to send it over to Hennessy. Hennessy on the far sideline makes a nice move. Just lost control of the ball a little bit. And picked up by the Panthers, but Westwood making it really difficult on that far sideline and just trying to find some space. That one's knocked out of bounds by Walsh. Played in by the Panthers. Looking for the middle. Westwood's got some solid sticks out there. Getting sticks on ball to keep it outside. And it's going to start on the stick of Mary Lou Cosavera. Hard to pick up who's on the far side. I think that's Maeve Hennessy. I do it by binoculars from football. I don't know if that will help. Yeah, dog. I can mute though. What's going on?
I was just going to see, we're going to pull the raffle
Yeah.
tickets at halftime.
Sure.
Is there any way you can announce?
Yeah,
just
absolutely. Yeah, I
Like
could.
last call for raffles, and then we'll pull them at halftime.
What time? When do you want the last call?
And probably soon,
Soon. Okay. I'll wait.
or like close to. I don't know, 5 minutes left, maybe.
Yeah. I'll wait for a whistle. And I'll jump on it real quick. Unless you want to do it. No. No.
Saw you. Thank you. So much.
Yeah. No problem. No problem. Westwood with the ball on the far side. That was a great effort by Hughes. Able to track that down. She jumps on top of it, finds a teammate on the far side. That was Hennessy, just gets by her and goes out of bounds. Great idea, great look there as Wolverines getting creative to find some space and some looks towards the net. The Panthers going the other way. Chevry forcing the defender to go elsewhere. And then great defense by Bridget Hughes. She plays the full length of the field. Not just a goal scorer, but very responsible. Taking pride on the defensive side as well. And then Dempsey sends it about 40 yards. She's got power. We've seen some shots on net from like 30 yards out, with screens in front looking for tips, and she's got a lot of power behind that. It's a huge advantage. Kate Sullivan had that last year. Not too many have the sheer power to be able to get that ball downfield very quickly. Ball being battled for on the 30. Whistle on Holliston. Westwood gonna start up there. Dempsey. She's looking on the near sideline, just trying to connect there with Claire Keneally, younger sister to Moira. Claire and Emma, the younger sisters to Moira. It's a family game here in Westwood. I love to see it. It reminds me, I played hockey here at Westwood. I had a twin brother, and I had a younger brother who was a year underneath us. Nothing like having siblings on a team together. Some great memories for the family. Ball on the far sideline. Harrington forces Panthers to send it down. Kosavera closing in on it. Saved by Keneally. Rebound cleared out by Howard. Great play there by Howard. And Westwood gets right to their breakout. Saved by Keneally and then moved upfield to Keneally. So the Keneallys getting it done on both sides of the field. That was kept in on the far sideline. Hogan able to win the possession. Great effort. Regains it. Looking on the middle of the field. There's a whistle. And I'm going to say they didn't like something that Julie was doing there. Though it will be a Panther ball. I don't know if she had an arm out or whatever, but infraction on Westwood. And we got Tom Lydon in the booth here, folks. After a big volleyball win, from what I understand, 3-1?
Yes.
3-1 over Norwood?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So we got a 1-0 lead for the Wolverines. Early goal by Emma Fitzpatrick. And the Wolverines have been putting a lot of pressure on since, but great answers by Julia Gallipow, who is one of the best goaltenders in the TVL. As the Panthers looking to put pressure on Westwood. They're trying to work it towards the net, but defended well. A couple different players, and we're going to see our first corner for the Panthers. Westwood going to put the headgear on. And Tom, today, senior night for the girls field hockey, but we had a live national anthem singer. Yes. It was Elle Jonick, senior for Westwood High School senior. Fantastic. Absolutely crushed it. Set the tone. I think that's why Westwood scored with 1:14 in. So corner attempt sent in by the Panthers, settled, and then a little set play, a little give and go, but well defended by the Wolverines. Looks like that was Chevry. It was. And then we get an infraction. Westwood's going to have the ball. So great job on defense by the Wolverines on the corner. They're going to start with the ball on the the 15. Work their breakout. They work the near sideline. Keneally. She had a Holliston player closing in on her, and they're going to say it's Holliston ball, an infraction. That's going to be sent into space. Kosavera on the spot. Jumps on the loose ball. Panthers sending it towards the net in a dangerous area. Loose. And then whistle on Holliston. So good defense there by Westwood to create the wall around Keneally. And now the Westwood on a nice clean breakout. Keneally going to send it to open space. Chased down by Hennessy. Hennessy looking to keep it in. She does. Not only kept it in, but sent it towards the net. And then knocked out of bounds. I love it. I'm going to make a quick announcement on the PA about raffle tickets, and I'll be right back, folks, on the call. So I will be silent for a second as I go make a quick announcement on the PA. BRB.
Last call for raffle tickets. Last call for raffle tickets. They will be picked at halftime. So if you are interested in getting tickets, now is the time to do so. Last call for raffle tickets.
How's the audio? We're going to do a little audio check as we're checking back in on the mic. We are good to go. So Wolverines, the ball and the clock at 4 minutes on the dot now. Looking to add to their 1 goal total. Hughes gets a nice turnover. Looking inside. Sticked away by the Panthers. Whistled on the field in favor of Holliston. Oh, Harrington caught that one clean. That was a fastball sent on the far side by number 19, Isabella Oliveira. And keeping the ball in the offensive end. They're doing a good job. The time possession has been on Westwood's side. You know, it's a really good statistic to follow when it comes to goals, when it comes to wins, is which team had the ball the most in the offensive area. And it's because of things like that, being able to get good turnovers, keep it there, and keep getting some good offensive looks. Panthers able to advance the ball up to the 40. That goes in open space, chased down by Chevry. I think it went out of bounds. It did. Chevry's going to start it right along the 25. Finds Harrington. Harrington to Hogan, and that goes out of bounds. Walsh, always positionally sound. Jumped on that loose ball, sent it out of bounds. It looked like it caught a piece of Holliston, so Westwood's going to have the possession. And these one-touch passes on the breakout, so important. Westwood doing a great job of it, moving the ball very quickly and able to create some open space. Nice pass inside. Hennessy looking near side. Dempsey, senior to senior. They're going to send it up to Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick looking for a center. Takes a couple bounces, and it's going to go out the end line just left of the net. But that was a good look. Wolverines able to get that close to the net. Took a couple ricochets. I mean, good things happen when you put it on net or around the net. You see some funky bounces and can put a little scare in the other team. Cosavera jumps in front of that. Picked off, but Cosavera again. Don't give her 2 opportunities. She's going to win majority of those battles, not only in field hockey, but lacrosse too. Hogan goes to the back, still off the forehand, just lowers the stick handle, the ladle on it, so it's legal. It's just, I learned the hard way in middle school when they had us play field hockey during middle school up at Thurston with Whalen, and Hebner was there. Gillis was there too. And they started blowing the whistle every time I tried to do backhanders. He said, you can't do that. You can't play with the backhand. It's all forehand only. So you got to be able to be nifty with bending the stick over to still use the forehand when you want to use that backhand. And these girls have it down pretty sound. Dempsey was trying to send it, but blocked by the Panthers. And sent into space. Walsh there on the spot. She sends it out to the side. Harrington then able to get on it. Sends it up to Hennessy. Hennessy's had a couple goals in the last few games. Awesome to see. We got a whistle. We got less than a second left, and that is going to do it. What a quick half. So Westwood up 1-0 after 1 quarter, up 1-0 after 1 half. Goal by Emma Fitzpatrick, and that is where we are at still in a great TVL large battle. Stick around, folks. We'll take a quick break, hear from our sponsors, and we'll be right back for the start of the second half.
I grew up right here in Islington, wearing the green and white for Westwood High. I wasn't the star quarterback or the Tri-Valley League MVP. I was the guy in the back of the room, learning from the best, filling in where my team needed me. And as a team, we won 2 Super Bowl championships. These years taught me that every role matters. The unsung heroes, the backups, the younger players, they complete the team. And that's the heart of Neroli. From the cooks, to the servers, to the dishwashers, we're a team, built on discipline, sacrifice, and trust, delivering authentic Italian dishes to our community. I'm proud to sponsor our hometown teams, not just the All-Stars, but every player grinding it out, because I've been there. Teamwork built me, it built Neroli, and it's building Islington. So come join us for dinner, and let's cheer on our teams together.
Westwood High School Sports brought to you by Neroli Ristorante, authentically Italian. And Arch Orthodontics, creating generations of beautiful smiles with expert orthodontic care.
Welcome back. Westwood up 1-0, about to start the second half here at Flay High Field. Panthers now going left to right across your screen. Wolverines going right to left. Wolverines set a great pace in the first half, looking to keep that pace going. They kept the ball on the Panther side of the 50 for nearly 80% of the first half. So whistle on Fitzpatrick. It's going to be started up by Oliveira, but stolen by Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick sends it over to Hennessy. Hennessy working it towards the middle. He sent it, and it got deflected. Was looking for Hogan. Kept in by Dempsey. That is going to be a Westwood ball right around the 10. Dempsey going to work it back. Looking to send that towards the net. That was defended by Oliveira. Oliveira has been a very active defender for the Panthers so far. Done a great job. Bridget Hughes jumps in front of that one. And there's a whistle favoring Westwood. Harrington sets it up. Kosevera. Kosevera settles it. Looking downhill. Able to find Fitzpatrick. She's able to get it into the box area. Gets a stick on it. Looking to shoot. That was knocked off her stick. Harrington jumps in the play. And a whistle on Westwood. Westwood did a good job getting that into a dangerous area, but whistled on when they got closer towards the net. Walsh with the spinorama. Does a good job of protecting that ball and sends it out of bounds. Be played in by number 8, Anna Barrett. And Abby Presley, great defense there. Always interesting. What's it like, Maeve, seeing someone who you see score a lot of goals on the ice playing defense here in field hockey?
Yeah.
It's like Freaky Friday where it's like complete opposite positions.
Sometimes Abby plays defense for U19.
Really? Yeah. Such a gifted skater.
I know.
You know, and she's got a motor. Like, she doesn't take time or plays off. When she's on there, she is given everything she's got. And she's a potential future captain for field hockey. Definitely a future captain for hockey. Maybe even next year as a junior. Who knows? You got some good ones. Throw her in there, a captain with you, Maeve. You got junior and senior captains in there. A little Maggie Ash as well. There's a lot of great leaders. The remarkable thing about that is they've been doing it for 3 years, and they're a sophomore. It's they've been doing it. They started at the 8th grade level, and the big games that these kids have played in before they even stepped foot at Westwood High School is simply remarkable.
It goes by quickly, the years.
Oh yeah, you blink and it's like the year's over.
I still remember my freshman year.
Yeah. So Westwood able to come away with the ball. Dempsey is fighting for it on the far sideline. Kosavera kicks that one out of bounds. Nice play there. Westwood going to get a couple players back in play. But this is as advertised. First game was 0-0. Two terrific goaltenders, and it's a 1-goal game. Great defense by Howard, able to slow the play down, keep that ball to the outside. A little centering attempt. Kosavera there to clear it out. Great play by the captain. Not only great play, able to work it up to fellow captain Dempsey, working it upfield. Clean pass to Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick has some room. A nice spinorama, shooting it towards the net and wide right. She had Hennessy just in front of that net. He's looking for a screen, as we mentioned. Good things happen, you throw that on net. Maybe it's on goal. Goalie's got to get a pad on that. There's a rebound right there. And now the Panthers coming away. Great defense. Presley again. Quick whistle. That is something on Westwood. Panthers looking to get to the 50. They do, and some. They send it up on the near side. Oh, great defense. Kosavera again, but infraction. They're going to have Panthers start on that 30. Ball on the inside. Hughes chips it out. Becomes a loose ball. Harrington and Hughes trying to fight away for it. That one cleared and elevated. And that was a whistle on Westwood. And we have another whistle. It's been a lot of whistles. What are we doing? Look at that.
So whatever's easiest.
Yeah.
So I have a name on, like, the winner.
Sure. Does it make sense to do it over the PA or?
I figure that's probably the easiest, right? And then
Yeah,
tell
it's
them to go to the 10. But I know you're.
I'll do it. You know what? When the third quarter ends, I'll jump right in and I'll go boom, 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 boom. Just say, here are the winners. Come meet at the tent. Something like that. And get them. And if they don't, if they're not here, at least they have a number and whatnot on there. Is that cool?
Yeah, that's fine.
Cool.
I'll
Yeah, definitely get pictures too.
pictures of them just so I
Those are some good raffle prizes.
know.
Ball played in by the Panthers. Westwood doing a good job, taking away the middle of the field, forcing the Panthers to try outside. But not much room, just kind of fighting with the sideline. And then a nice clear pass there, right in step with Hogan. Hogan sends it up to Fitzpatrick. She's got some space, got Hennessy to her left again. Deja vu. Looking to send it, she does. Loose ball. Save by Gallipo, still loose. And that is going to be a corner for the Wolverines. So some good effort there by the Wolverines. They earn a corner. And they're going to get it on the near side. It's going to start off the stick of Emma Fitzpatrick. So I believe Westwood's third corner of the game. One of them was to end, I believe, the first quarter. So Fitzpatrick up to Harrington. Harrington with the shot. Oh, that forces a difficult save, and what a save by Gallipo. And knocked out of bounds. That was a great shot by Harrington from the near side. We had a terrific view of it. Westwood looking to work it back in. Panthers had a couple players on there to get in front of those passes. Knocked out of bounds. It looked like out on Westwood. Panthers will start with it. Harrington. Inside. Hughes looking to shoot it. Blocked by the Panther defense. And then cleared out. That was a terrific play by number 29. I don't have a 29 on the roster, but what a play, the block and the clear. We forced it, but Westwood able to keep it in Panther territory. Presley working with Harrington. Harrington looking to split a couple players. Able to get through initially, but lost possession of the ball. We have a whistle on the field. Westwood got to start off. We'll start with Harrington. Harrington to Hughes. Westwood has some great goal scorers with the last name starting with the letter H. Hughes, Harrington, Hogan. It was one game, I think all three of them scored. And that was part of the title, part of the article is the H's. H is active for the Wolverines, scoring some big goals. And we got a corner upcoming for the Wolverines. They had a great look on the last one. It was a pass from Emma Fitzpatrick to Hogan, and she teed it up, forced a difficult save by Gallipo. And Fitzpatrick going up the middle to Dempsey, and over to Hughes on net, and then kick save by Gallipo. That was a last-minute kick save, which I didn't know if she had eyes on it, but she did. Waited last minute to get the pad on that, kicked it outside. Ooh, oh, that sounded painful. That was a ball that went off of Fitzpatrick. It's going to be a Westwood ball, so dangerous ball there. Westwood looking to take advantage of it. Dempsey draws three players on her. Panthers able to come away with it. And they're trying to go the other way to create a good look, an opportunity. Westwood doing a good job of slowing them down. Kosavera. And then Presley, beautiful play. Gets the stop and then sends it up to Hennessy. Hennessy over to Harrington. Harrington going to use the open field on the far side. Sends Dempsey over there and catches her in stride. A whistle. Going to stay with Westwood. Hogan going to work closer towards the net as I believe Harrington sends it towards the net. We got a ball just off the far post, defended by the Panthers. Stolen by the Wolverines. Harrington to Hughes. Hughes going downhill, looking to shoot. She does, gets blocked. And then steered out on the far side. Westwood not quitting on the battle, though. They are fighting for these 50-50 battles on the ball possessions. Nice play there. Wolverines able to get the steal. They're working it inside, shooting it towards the net, and that goes wide left. That was a good look there. I think it was Hughes able to turn the stick over and get a good piece of it. You got the middle school boys football team starting to work their way on the field. They were working their way up to the Thurston locker room, but they had a big game today, I believe, versus Ashland at home. On the multi. Hughes. Out of bounds ball. Harrington is on it. No, got to be a Panther ball. So roughly 2 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. Westwood still up 1-0 after a goal, 1 minute and 16 in. Just exhaustive defense has been the theme for the Wolverines tonight. Hennessy up to Hughes. Nope. Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick. Nice pass inside to Hogan. Ball gets knocked loose. Panthers send it up far side. Howard there. Sends it right back. Just gets by Hogan. Westwood's got a bunch of players there to make it difficult to try and work it upfield. They're looking to get a steal and go the other way. There we go. Harrington jumps in front of the loose ball, sends it towards the middle of the field, forcing the Panthers to have to steer it out of the front of the net area. Cosavera sends that to the outside. Ball on near sideline goes out of bounds. Going to be a Westwood ball. Nope. Wrong again. Panther ball. As they have 25 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Wolverines looking to keep this ball out of the net. Presley gets a stick on it. Goes out. Panthers got to hurry. They have 13 seconds remaining here in the quarter. It's not a corner, so there won't be a continuation if the clock continues to run. And Westwood, a smart play there by Hennessy just to send it downfield. Goes out of bounds, and that is going to do it for the end of the third quarter. So after 3 quarters, Westwood still up 1-0 on the Panthers. We will take a quick break, and we'll be right back for the start of the fourth.
I grew up right here in Islington, wearing the green and white for Westwood High. I wasn't the star quarterback or the Tri-Valley League MVP. I was the guy in the back of the room, learning from the best, filling in where my team needed me. And as a team, we won 2 Super Bowl championships. These years taught me that every role matters. The unsung heroes, the backups, the younger players, they complete the team. And that's the heart of Neroli. From the cooks, to the servers, to the dishwashers, we're a team, built on discipline, sacrifice, and trust, delivering authentic Italian dishes to our community. I'm proud to sponsor our hometown teams, not just the All-Stars, but every player grinding it out, because I've been there. Teamwork built me, it built Neroli, and it's building Islington. So come join us for dinner, and let's cheer on our teams together.
Westwood High School Sports, brought to you by Neroli Ristorante, authentically Italian. And Arch Orthodontics, creating generations of beautiful smiles with expert orthodontic care.
All right, folks, it is crunch time. Fourth quarter, Wolverines up 1-0. And it is about getting it done. Big games, close games like this, these are playoff-style games. You want to get a close. Is that a Kelleher? That is the hockey player Kelleher. Big summer in Vegas. This one. This is 2522. You guys want to bring these in? You guys, great work. Excellent. All right, I'm back, folks. Sorry. Done PA tonight, doing raffle MCing too. Door opening, everything. And we are back. So Westwood gonna have a corner. Big opportunity here for the Wolverines. Part of closing out a game is to be able to add a nice insurance goal, and Westwood looking to do that. They're up 1-0. It has stayed that way since early on in the first quarter. Now we're working in the fourth quarter as the Wolverines look to get an insurance goal possibly. As they're working that towards the net. Shot by Fitzpatrick, blocked. Spinorama, that goes through the crease area, picked up by Hogan. Hogan centers it again. Fitzpatrick battling for a loose ball, but kicked out by the Panthers. Their defense has been spectacular on the Westwood attempts where they've been able to work it closer towards the net. Panthers working it upfield. That's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be Westwood ball starting right around their 45. Dempsey going to start with it. Howard knocks that out of bounds. She's played a great game, a senior. Panthers trying to work it in. Kosevera all over it. That ball goes just wide, hits the side of the net. Going to be a Westwood ball. Good eye there by Keneally. Actually looks like Roper back in the game. Roper back in the game for the Wolverines. They've had both in there tonight. Roper's had some big-time saves. And a whistle, and you're going to restart up top. Oh, great effort. Bridget Hughes comes away with it. Sends it up, finds teammates up on the far side. Not only just a great steal, but great awareness to know where her help was. That was a whistle and a restart. And it's going to be Westwood ball. So Westwood going to look to work there. Nope, excuse me. It's going to be a corner. Corner for the Panthers. So a big offensive opportunity here for the Panthers. Get a crack at a good look here. Westwood putting their armor on. It's like a battle. They're, putting the shields and the armor on. When that ball comes out, it is a battle. Panthers stop it. And we got a whistle immediately. I think there was an infraction on how the stick was used to stop that ball. So Westwood will take that. Free possession. Kosevera gonna send it on the far side to Hogan. Hogan looking up sideline. Sends it inside to Dempsey. That ball has a couple Panther players around it that are able to whack it loose. They're going to send it towards the net. That hits one of their own. And out of bounds. It's going to be staying with Holliston. Inside 10 minutes remaining in the game. Wolverines up 1-0. Holliston looking to knot it up. Westwood looking for insurance. Great defensive effort. Bridget Hughes holding down the fort over in the midfield. That first line of defense, so critical. Not only just gets those turnovers, but able to just send the ball. She finds the open space well and sends it and flips the field very quickly. A whistle on Westwood. Hughes, nifty move, able to create some space. Trying to send it upfield, went off a back foot of a Panther player. Abby Presley, terrific. I mean, just getting the stick on that to make it go airborne disrupts the flow. Such an underrated play. You see that a lot in hockey, is trying to get sticks on pucks to deflect them, change the path in which the team trying to enter your territory goes. You know, they all have a way they like to kind of take the ball in and work it in, and if you can disrupt that and make it difficult, you know, you're controlling that pace. Harrington jumps in front of that. She's looking to work it upfield in the center, but that was blocked by Oliveira. Oliveira, who's been more of a defensive player, now up in the offensive area. So she's looking to use her strong stick and shot to get some balls towards the net. Great job by Presley, keeps it in bounds. And then that was deflected out, Westwood ball. So great effort. You never know what happens when you keep it in bounds. She then tried to send it up. That caught a piece of Panther player out of bounds, and we have a timeout called. So a timeout called on the field. We'll stick with it as about 6 minutes 45 remaining. Maeve Curtin on camera, Morgan Donahue here on microphone on senior night for Westwood Girls Field Hockey. It's been a very entertaining game. You know, 1-goal game. You figure not many fireworks, but solid defensive games are just as fun, in my opinion. You know, and seeing the teams, you know, with great effort, great execution, and you know, really fighting out there and fighting for possessions. That's winning field hockey. Those are the teams that are going to make deep runs in the playoffs. Are the ones that can win those 50-50 battles. The ones that can turn a great defensive stop into a clean breako and then into a fast break offense. And we've seen all of that tonight. And the Wolverines going up against one of the top goaltenders in Julia Gallipow. And so is, you know, the Panthers going up against not only Keneally, but also Roper. Roper's been playing a bunch of the game. She's had some timely saves. That's the important thing. When you're playing these teams and your defense is doing such a great job of defending and you're not seeing as many shots, being ready for when they do shoot and being able to make those big saves is so critical. And I saw that last year a lot of times during the hockey season where, you know, playoff time, you know, play Walpole, where Westwood would have all these opportunities, and then all of a sudden Walpole would get a quick look and Jen Lynn would make a big save cold because she's not getting a lot of shots on her end net. So it's like those are impressive saves when you're not being tested all too often. So both teams running back out there. Roper still in net for the Wolverines. The senior. So critical time in the game. We are 6 minutes 45 remaining in a 1-goal game. Both teams want this. Both teams need this as they look to work their way up the MIA power rankings. Nifty move by Hennessy, able to work that up to Keneally, who then centers it. But Panthers made a nice defensive move to get that into Westwood territory, and they're looking to work it downhill. Howard there to jump on top. Has some help from Kosavera, still fighting for it. Ball still loose. And we have a whistle. And it's going to be a corner for the Panthers. So a big corner as 6 minutes is about to tick on the clock remaining. Big point in the game right now. We saw an illegal stop on it last time. And that's what Throtted the attempt. It looked like a similar stop there, so whatever the whistle was last time was certainly something different then. Centering attempt, ball loose in front. Both teams battling for it, fighting for it, still loose. And a whistle. And it's going to be another corner. We're going to try again. Shot towards the net, saved by Roper, and it goes wide to the net. What a save by Roper. Biggest save of the game. And her teammates are fired up. Big time save. Westwood able to work it up towards the 50. They get it across the 50. Fitzpatrick settles it down, looking to work it on the far side. She's got Hogan. That ball is whistled. Westwood will have it. They're going to send it towards the net, and it's wide left. Got a little excited there. It was going towards the net. I think the goaltender came out knowing it was going to be wide, but I don't think that hit anything on Westwood. You can't score from outside that arc area if it doesn't catch a piece of a player. Those goalies will trick you. If you don't know the sport, they let an outside shot go in, and you got announcers like me going crazy saying goal, and I don't know the rules that you can't score from that far outside. It's a nice little prank to play on us, which is fun. You got to be able to laugh at yourself. So whistle. Hughes going to start with it outside the 25. 3 minutes, 25 seconds remaining. Hughes flipping it to herself. Very nifty. The future Skyhawk. Sent it towards the net. It looked like it caught a piece of Holliston, but I don't know what's... Yeah, so it did catch a piece of Holliston. Westwood's going to start with it up top. They're going to take their time as the clock's still running. We are inside 3 minutes. Harrington. Ball stolen. But great effort by Hughes. Gets the stick on it, slows down the movement, then forces it to the outside. Westwood with the ball and the clock on their side. 2 minutes, 20. Harrington going to start with it on the whistle. TVL large wins are hard to come by. Wolverines looking to walk away here at home on senior night, no less. We're going to need a strong 2 minutes to keep moving that ball and keeping it away from the goal. Panthers getting desperate, as they should. Under 2 minutes. Presley. All over them. There's nowhere to go. Doing a great job. And then finds Hennessy. Not only with a great clean, Hennessy sends it upfield about 30 yards. And then forced out of bounds by the Panthers. That's a big play. It takes off about 30 seconds on the clock. Harrington going to play it in. Just going to send it back. Smart. Let that time just continue to tick. Use your open players and maintain the possession. Panthers on the far side. A couple Westwood players closing in. There's a whistle. Under a minute. Do or die for the Panthers. Howard on the far side. And then Hughes going to send it into the soccer net. Ball inside, kicked out by the Wolverines. Presley there able to get that outside. Ball knocked out of bounds again. 22 seconds remaining. Panthers looking for a ball. That went all the way to the track. We'll see what they do with the time. The time is still going on the clock. 10 seconds less. 5, 4, 2, 1. And that is going to do it. A big win for the Wolverines at home on senior night. 1-0 win, 1-goal win. That's the kind of win you like come playoff time, to be able to get a goal and play some solid defense, close it out. And that is exactly what the Wolverines did tonight. The goal was off the stick early in the first 2 minutes, under the first 2 minutes, by Emma Fitzpatrick, and they just locked down since then and were able to close it out. Big time saves from Elena Roper in net, none bigger than the one with 5 minutes remaining in the game off a corner, and the Wolverines come away with a big 1-0 win. And that is going to do it here from Flay High Field, from Maeve Curtin to Morgan Donahue. Folks, thanks for tuning in. You're watching Westwood Media Center coverage of Westwood Girls Field Hockey. We have many more games coming up. We will actually have the boys football game live, so tune in on Friday for that. And thank you for tuning in. We will see you all on the next one.